my name is Lady Vivian Pruitt, and welcome to Let's Talk. Today, I'm going to talk about my country, the Dominican Republic, and I'm going to try to do this between the rooster crowing and dogs barking. That is very common here in the Dominican Republic. Some of you may know I am a native of the Dominican Republic. I actually left here when I was 6 years old, and I was raised in New York City. My mom, I'm gonna try to talk loud over the rooster, but my mom took us to the United States, and we were actually raised there. And believe it or not, I never came back to visit I came back to visit my country once when I was 13 years old, and then the next time I came, I was well into my 30s. And let me tell you, that was an emotional experience for me. So anyway, I remember looking out of the airplane, and tears was coming to my eyes because I had not come to my native land in such a long time. So anyway, one of the things that is very unique to the Dominican Republic that I don't think anybody else, any other ethnicity does this, is that when the plane lands, they all clap. That was a neat experience for me, and it's so funny because now I come a lot more often, and they still do it. They still do it, and I don't really know why. I don't know if it's because they thank God we touched down, or is it because some of them feel that connection, like they're back home at their native land and they're so happy to be here. But anyway, it's such a unique experience. The Dominican Republic is a mixture of European, African, and Indian. So we're all mixed. You'll find we're different colors, all different, from very, very light to very, very dark. Our influences as far as architecture come really from Spain, because Spain was once over the Dominican Republic. And so you'll see that influence still in the architecture. But it's so funny because now when I come, the landscape is really changing, and I get to see a lot more modern buildings, kind of like you see back home in America. And then also I see a lot of especially in the capital, Santo Domingo, you'll see a lot more skyscrapers actually being built. When I come here, as some of you may also know, I run a nonprofit here, the Journey Center, which is an arm of Journey to Destiny Ministries, which was founded by Felicia Foster. So when I come here, I come to visit the girls. We have a safe house here for girls who have been victims of sexual trafficking. So when you hear I'm coming to the Dominican Republic, usually this is where I am. And the city where we run this nonprofit is actually called San Pedro de Macorís. So here in San Pedro, as we call it, we have the safe house we have here anywhere from, when I come here, it could be 2 girls all the way till about 12 or 13 girls that we house here. Some of them are permanent and some of them are temporary. We have some permanent girls because there was just nowhere for them to go, so we kept them here. And we even have some girls here who we've had from very, very young. We have a young lady here who we've had since she was 4, and she actually has a birthday coming up. She's going to be turning 11. And then we have the girls who are temporary, and the temporary girls are actually here. They could here be anywhere from overnight all the way up until about 6 months, and they're actually brought to us by an agency called Conani. And for some of you who are not familiar with that term, it's similar to CPS in the United States, where a child gets taken out of a home because of abusive situations. And then they call us and ask us if we have space for them. And then if we do, we take them in. So anyway, I'm here this week with them. Actually, I'm going to be here almost 2 weeks with them. So I'm going to be recording and hopping on and talking a little bit of what I do here when I come on my visits. So stay tuned for the next time where we're going to talk a little bit more about the Journey Center.